calf compliment. Isn't that just a funny phrase? I just wanted to start the video out by saying calf compliment very seriously. True story, okay? At the gym yesterday, as you all know, body recomposition is, what I'm in. I think I'm down to about 7 pounds of belly fat that I'm wanting to cut. And then I'll go in that caloric surplus and start building the muscle mass. That's my plan. So I'm at the gym yesterday and there's a guy, barely remembered his name, hadn't seen him in a long time. I mean, I guess it's been closer to a year. I didn't realize it, but it had been closer to a year since I had seen him. Now, imagine if you're him and you see me. He didn't know who I was. Because let's go back to over a year ago, how I looked. I wore glasses instead of contacts. I had hair, like kind of longer hair, like this disconnected part, that. And I had to wear bigger clothes because I was a lot heavier. I had, 25 pounds more body fat back then. So I looked different. And that's the version of me he saw everyone back then, well over a year ago. It was like a year and a half ago, really, that I was around him and initially met him. So that's the version of me he knew. So he comes back to the gym after about a year or so, yesterday morning. It's like 6:30 a.m. And I have shared with you all that I believe in my heart every day for me should be leg day. So, even like today, I'm doing my pull-ups, I'm doing my bench press, I'm doing stuff to work this stuff right here today. But I still do my squats, and a lot of days I'll still do my calf raises, which on that particular day, he saw me doing my calf raises, and I had some heavy weights on there and I was doing those. And he walks in behind me and gets on a machine, and he saw the back of me. And then when I turned around, I said hi to him. And this was his opening statement. He said, "Man, I didn't recognize you. When I saw you, what I thought was, man, that guy's got some solid calf definition going on." That's what he said. About me. No one would ever say that about my legs. That's interesting. But it's also confirmation, not like, oh, I feel great now. I need confirmation. I need that to feel good about myself. No, but instead, I'm all about trying out methods and see if I get a result. So I chose a couple months ago that it's not important to me that I have a huge upper body. I just want a consistent body. Now granted, again, I will be going into caloric surplus once I lose these last couple pounds of body fat that I really want to get rid of. And I will be focusing much more on building muscle. But even when I do, I don't want to be top heavy. I don't need this going on if I'm going to have stick legs. And I definitely don't want to have a belly. That's very obvious. So what I care about is being consistent. But what's funny is on YouTube, they have Men's Health, they have Gym and Fridge. And they always ask the last question to the person on there. They say, what matters to you more, big arms or big legs? And when I first started watching that a year and a half ago, I thought, who would choose big legs? That's so silly. That's weird. No, it's not. Over half of your muscle mass is your legs. Is this half of your body, not this. So it makes more sense even from a practical perspective. If you're wanting to build muscle mass and that helps increase your metabolism, you have more muscles in your legs than up here. It makes more sense. So I've been focusing on that, and I got a compliment from someone who didn't even know it was me. All he saw was a guy who's got some solid calf definition. And is that saying that I've got huge calves? No. But noticeably, I have some definition going on, and he noticed that about me. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Thought I'd share that story. I'm doing something right, and I'm reaching my goals in another way. Not just that I cut the body fat from my initial stage 1, but also, and I've heard this before, that depending on your body type, it's easier for certain people to build a bigger chest or shoulders or whatever it is. Other people, it's easier for them to build better leg muscles. Maybe I'm a leg muscle guy, and once I lose the body fat, I can also be a torso guy too. That's honestly what I care most about, because ultimately, I think the definition will show up in my arms even if they never get big. So yeah, the leg thing, that would be the thing I honestly care most about. What do you believe? How do you feel? Comments belong right here.